The Knack Pack is a collapsible travel backpack with a unique style and design that you're probably either going to love or hate. I have the large and the medium sizes here. In this video, I'll show you the features, and then I'll do a separate video showing you how to pack these bags and then compare the capacities between these two sizes. I've been testing the large Knack Pack here for a little over a month. It expands from a 22-liter Daypack into a 37-liter travel backpack. It has great organization, a huge front compartment, and then a padded laptop compartment. The styling is minimalist, except for this front triangle-shaped pocket, which gives the bag a unique look while still being professional enough for business travel. The main fabric on the Knack Pack is a thick 1200 denier polyester fabric, with a thinner 150 denier nylon interior, which is colored in this orange pattern to give contrast and help you find your gear inside the bag. The exterior fabric is advertised as being water resistant, and it probably has some sort of DWR coating that helps repel water and beat up on the main fabric. But with prolonged exposure, this will eventually soak through. They use all solid brand name zippers and hardware with the Knack Pack. The exterior zippers are a reverse coil number 8 YKK, which means that they're sewn in backwards so that the nylon coil is on the inside instead of the outside of the bag. This doesn't do much, but it does give the bag a sleeker look and helps prevent water from getting through the zipper. There are two sets of locking zippers on this bag, one on the top access front compartment and then on the main suitcase style compartment. But for some reason, they didn't include a locking zipper on this laptop compartment. For the hardware, they use a combination of nylon, Duraflex, and metal. The adjusters, the D-ring down here, and the sternum strap attachment are all Duraflex. Well, this clip that attaches the backpack straps is metal, as well as the sternum strap clip and the key ring. Now looking at the exterior components on the Knack Pack, it has stowable backpack straps, a top grab carry handle, 3 external organizational pockets, a side water bottle pocket, expandable zipper, and a padded laptop compartment. The external pockets are one of my favorite things about this pack. The 3 big front pockets help keep you organized and help transition from a travel backpack to a day pack. This top slash pocket is pretty large. They increased the size in the 2.0 version. It has a little divider in here with a fuzzy fleece lined section in the front for sunglasses and then this non-lined section in the back here. This bottom pocket looks like it's designed to be a shoe compartment based on the shape of it and kind of location, but it's actually designed for electronics. It has a couple of little expando things here for chargers and stuff. And I tried it out with my shoes and it is a little bit small for a size 11's men's running shoe, and it's also too small, just barely to fit my size 11 flip-flops. But you can fit a women's shoe a little bit smaller. These are a size 5 women's, and those fit perfectly in there. This pocket is definitely big enough for any kind of electronics that you want to put in here. I do kind of have mixed feelings about the location of this pocket and storing electronics down here because it's located on the bottom of the bag, so there's the potential for them to get damaged. And I ended up putting my electronics in this top compartment, and I ended up using this bottom pocket. It's actually a really good place for a rain jacket. This front triangle pocket has an interesting double zipper where they meet together under this little flap right here. And actually, it's kind of cool because you can just grab this flap here and just pull it down. These front seams are sewn together in a couple of different panels, which gives the compartment its own volume. You can see it sticks out from the main compartment a little bit here. And from the side, you can see it's actually kind of a large pocket. There are a few internal dividers in here. There's a large divider on the back here and then a few smaller ones up front for storing credit cards. And this pocket is actually big enough. You can store books or magazines in here, but they're a little bit difficult to get in there because of the location of the zipper, and it kind of makes it hard to use the volume on this top part of the front compartment here. The water bottle pocket on the Knack Pack is huge and really well designed. When it's closed, you can barely even notice that it's here, but when you open it, you can fit a really large water bottle in here. And if this top compartment isn't packed out all the way, you can even close the zipper. This is a 1 liter collapsible water bottle, and can actually fit that thing in there pretty easily. And you can manage to close the zipper. And you can see the outside of the bag, the water bottle pocket doesn't really stick out too far. Looking in the main compartment, you can see that this is the water bottle here. the volume of this pocket actually goes inside the bag instead of outside the bag. So you can fit a pretty large water bottle in here and zip the side up as long as this front compartment isn't too full. Now looking at the laptop compartment, it's an exterior side access zipper located on the back of the bag between the main compartment and the backpack straps. Other than the lack of a locking zipper, this thing is designed pretty well. The large size here can hold up to a 17-inch laptop, and the medium size can hold up to a 15-inch laptop. There's decent padding on here. There's this piece of back padding here between the main compartment, and then on the other side, there's a thinner piece of foam padding right here, and then add that to this thick foam padding on the back of the backpack, and you actually have a pretty decently padded compartment. There's not exactly a false bottom, but the compartment is sewn a little bit of the way from the sides and the top and the bottom. These sides go pretty much all the way to the edge. You can see this bottom goes all the way to right here. This top side is the best. It's a few inches away from the top of the bag. And then the bottom doesn't quite go all the way to the bottom. My finger ends right about here, so there's maybe half an inch or so between the padded compartment and the bottom of the bag with a little bit of padding right here. So your laptop is going to be fine in normal situations, but just be careful not to drop the bag. The backpack straps on the Knack pack are a moderately curved padded strap with a breathable foam backing and an adjustable sternum strap, but there's no top load adjusters and no hip belt option. The padding is somewhere in the middle of what I see in travel backpacks. It's thicker and softer than the padding on the Peak Design travel backpack, but not quite as thick as you see on the Tortuga bags. The shoulder straps attach to the bottom of the pack, these metal clips attached to these nylon D-ring buckles, and you can take both of them off and stow them, goes behind both the back padding and the laptop compartment. The back padding is a very soft, low density foam material, and you can see how flexible it is here. You're relying a lot on the laptop and the laptop sleeve to kind of give this bag structure. And this is good and bad in a couple ways. It's good because this is going to be really soft and conform to your back, but because it does conform to your back, you're going to lose the effectiveness of some of these airflow sleeves and could make the bag a little bit warm. The Knack pack is designed to be worn in two modes. First, I'll show you what the bag looks like expanded here with a 37-liter backpack, and then I'll take all my clothes out and show you what it looks like collapsed as a 22-liter Daypack. I have this thing packed out with a full set of travel gear, puffy jacket, clothes, toiletries, electronics in this front compartment, as well as my laptop, and then a couple weeks worth of clothing in this large expandable pocket on the back. And then just to show you how much weight I have in here for reference, my laptop is pretty heavy. It weighs 4.5 pounds, and I usually don't take it with me traveling just because it does add so much weight to my pack. This thing is 8.75 kilograms or 19.3 pounds. With this much weight, you're definitely getting towards the upper end of how comfortable this bag is going to be with this thickness of backpack straps. I've worn this thing around for a while. It doesn't come with top load adjusters, but you can see the straps are sewn in pretty high in the bag, so I don't think this pack really needs them. I don't think it would really add a whole lot to the comfort if it had them. And then one thing I noticed on this bag is you need to be really careful packing it with your weight distribution because it does have these two separate compartments. If you end up packing this front one full with a lot more heavy gear than the back compartment, then the bag is going to be a little uncomfortable, and this front seam, because it has this expansion zipper, is going to be a little bit floppy. And then when you get to your location, you can take out all of your clothes and collapse the bag using this expandable zipper that runs around the entire length of the pack. And this collapses it from a 37-liter backpack into a 22-liter Daypack. 100% of the capacity from the expansion comes from this large luggage compartment in the back, which lets you keep the configuration of your gear in the front of the bag and the external pockets, and then just remove your clothes and compress the zipper to go into backpack mode. So I took all my clothes out of there, and basically we're just gonna zip up this expansion zipper here and bring it down into a 22-liter Daypack. So I kept the configuration the same with all the gear in the other compartments, the laptop, and then all the gear in this front compartment. All I did was take out these two packing cubes, which is all of my clothes, out of the back expansion zipper. And then just for reference, I still have my giant heavy laptop and all my electronics and gear in these front compartments, which you wouldn't necessarily take out with you the Daypack every day, but this thing is 6.33 kilograms or 13.96 pounds. And then the comfort carry on this bag is now considerably better than it was as a full travel backpack, which pretty standard. You're going to find that. So the weight is quite a bit less, and then the center of gravity is brought a little bit closer to your bag. And again, this thing is perfectly comfortable. It sits fine on my back without a load adjuster, so don't really think it would add anything to the comfort in this bag. Now let's look at the interior designs of the Knack pack. It has two large main sections, this front top access compartment, and then a large side access suitcase compartment. This front compartment opens from the top with this gusset right here that stops the flap from opening all the way. Inside there are two large mesh pockets, and then as well as this metal key ring, and then a divider right here with a fuzzy mesh lining for storing a tablet. The capacity on this pocket is about 22 liters, so you can see the water bottle pocket right here is taking up a little bit of capacity in here, but you still have enough room for a good amount of clothes, a couple packing cubes. I have socks and underwear, toiletry kit in here, and then a puffy jacket. The main compartment in the back for your clothes becomes available when you open the expanding zipper. This compartment opens from the side and adds about another 15 liters of capacity, bringing the total up to 37 liters. And then inside this thing, there's one large mesh zipper pocket on the lid here, and you can kind of put whatever you want in there, but it's a good place for dirty laundry. And then this main compartment where you're going to store your clothes has this little kind of separator here. It's not really so much a compression strap as it is just a little panel to keep your clothes or your packing cubes in place when you're carrying it in backpack mode. And I'll show you later in a video where I compare the medium size to the large size, but I tried testing some of the Knack pack cubes, and this is the large one. I found it to be a little bit small to fit in this large version of the Knack pack, so I went ahead and am using these medium size Eagle Creek compression cubes, which work really well, and two of these fit pretty much perfectly inside the suitcase part of this bag. In summary, my favorite things about the Knack pack are the good exterior organization and the expandable zipper. I like that the exterior pockets are easy to get to, they help keep your small items organized, and they hold a ton of gear. The expansion zipper provides a huge increase in capacity. The bag is small enough when it's collapsed that it works well as a day pack, but when you expand it, it adds a full 15 liters on there, making it large enough to hold your clothes for extended travel without having to force you to change the setup of your gear in the exterior pockets. My main critiques are the back padding, the laptop compartment zipper, and then this front triangle pocket. The padding is really thick, but the back is very flexible, which forces you to rely on your laptop to keep the backpack stiff. A stiffer back padding or a thin internal frame sheet would help a lot here. The laptop compartment is well padded, but it lacks a true false bottom on the bottom of this bag, and it also lacks a proper way to lock the zipper. And then finally, the front triangle pocket is large with its own volume and makes it a good place to store stuff. But because of the location on the zipper right here, it does make it difficult to use the volume in this top part of the pocket. I hope you enjoyed this review on the Knack Pack 2.0. If you have any questions about either of these packs, the large or the medium sizes, then please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer any questions. And please stick around. I'll be doing a packing comparison demo between the large and the medium size here, showing you kind of how much each bag can fit and the differences comparison between the two bags. And again, if you like videos like this, then please subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.